People here are very nice. As a foreigner, you get approached a lot. But if you come here, you better offer them something. I thought it was easier back then. Filipino women probably make the best mothers and the best wives.
Hi, what's your name?
Dale,
And where are you from?
uh, originally from Australia.
Hmm.
My dad married an Australian lady. I was born in Australia. I'm dual citizenship, American, Australian. And we came here 2 years ago. My son's half Filipino, and he
Okay.
goes to school here, university. Uh, the people here are very nice,
Hmm.
and I find very on the beaches here. There's a lot of things to see, a lot of opportunities here. And I just mentioned to you earlier, I did a singing video. I
Okay.
took singing lessons, so there's a lot of opportunity here for people who want to explore and see what's out there.
Yeah. So I guess the stereotype is true about Filipinos being able to sing.
Most people can sing very well.
Yeah.
You know, it's a natural quality they have, and most of them very kind and very friendly and helpful. More so than parts of the world. I'm happy to be here.
And you mentioned your son is half Filipino, so I assume you're married to a Filipina.
Yes, yes. I've been married 24 years.
That's a long
Yeah,
time.
long time. And Filipino women probably make the best mothers and the best wives. And there's a certain quality of taking care of their children. The children are well fed, they're clothed well, well mannered. So Filipino wives are really awesome, and mothers. So I can't say enough about how good the Filipino women are.
24 years ago, how did you guys meet? Like, I guess online dating wasn't that
I
popular
saw a
back then.
picture,
Mhm.
and I came over to see her,
Okay.
and then so we took it from there, and then and married her and brought her to Hawaii, and started our marriage. So it's been ups and downs, but the thing is, loyalty is a big thing.
Okay. And would you say that it's easier now to, like, 'cause a lot of guys want to come to the Philippines and meet women
Yeah.
now to get married or have a partner.
Yeah.
Do you think it's easier now to meet Filipinos or back when you were dating?
I thought it was easier back then,
Mhm.
and like anything else, you have to be real careful who you meet. Some, unfortunately, some women are looking for money, but there's a lot of good ladies that are looking for a good husband. And but if you come here, you better offer them something, either like a home, or that the partner has a career. You got to give them something.
Yeah,
It's only fair, right?
definitely. And what did you offer? What did you give to your wife? How did she choose you over everybody else?
I brought her. I had a very nice home in Hawaii,
Okay.
and I had a business, and so she fitted right in. Got into the house, started cleaning the house right away. Very happy. Uh, so it's been a good relationship, good partnership.
What about the family dynamics? That can also be challenging, right? Coming from a Western country to, the
Uh,
Philippines.
it depends who you get involved with. The one thing I liked about her family, they weren't asking for money. The only thing that my wife asked for, can you give me a little bit of money so they can start a business? It's like the process of you teach someone how to fish, not give them fish, so to speak. And so that to me was a plus for my relationship with my wife. And I could help somebody, and they start a business, but not just take your money. So
Yeah.
that was a plus for my relationship with that family. Good family, very good family.
Okay, excellent. Good to know. And are you retired here now? Are you working? What do you do in the Philippines?
Semi-retired, but it's just uh, there's opportunities. But if you come here, there's different visas you can get. The best one is the retirement visa. You can actually own a business. Um, but there are different opportunities as far as visas. You have to be really careful what type of visa you have. The best opportunity is if you have a Filipino wife,
Yes.
and that way you can own a business through her, or own property through her. I don't blame them. You don't want foreigners coming in and buying up your property.
Yeah.
Then the home prices go up.
Of course,
So
right?
that makes sense.
Yeah, it's happening to many different countries, right?
Yeah,
Even
that's
in
right.
Canada, people come to Vancouver, buy all the property from
Yeah.
China, and then
That's
prices
what happened in Hawaii.
skyrocket. Yeah.
In Honolulu, median price is over $1 million. So you got people that show up with all kinds of money, and the local people can't afford them.
I totally understand. You know, it's I guess you have to be very careful who you invite in your country
That's
naturally.
right.
Okay.
And they're very careful here, you know, and I don't blame them. They should be.
So lots of benefits, I guess, if you're married because you can everything
Right.
you just mentioned comes okay.
Well, the Philippines want good people to come here, and I don't blame them. I support that.
Yeah. Do you have any bad experiences here? It seems like a lot of
No,
positive things.
no, no. People have always been nice to me, uh, and but if you're a good person and you got a good heart, you're not gonna have any problems.
Yeah. I
If you got a
understand.
good attitude, no worries. But if you have to come with a bad attitude or an arrogant attitude, you better go someplace else.
I totally understand. Now, what advice do you have for someone that's never been here? They've never been to the Philippines. What would you tell them?
Well, I would come over with a tourist visa
Hmm.
and explore and you know, and see if you want to be here. Um, and you know, if you're looking for a bride, this is a good place to find a bride. You know, but again, you gotta you know you gotta be careful in
Yeah.
anything.
Would you say city women or province girls? Do you have a recommendation, a preference? Which do you think is better to date?
Well, uh, if you can meet people through other people, that's the best thing. As a foreigner, you get approached a lot
Okay.
by different women, and so you have to be very careful. Like any place, you have to
Yeah.
be very careful. And so you have to be very selective of what you do, who you meet, and get to know their character. You know, just be careful, like any place else.
I understand. Yourself, do you live in the city or do you live in
I
the
live in the
province?
city, yeah.
Okay. Have you ever lived in the province before?
No, but people I know live there. They love it. You know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the biggest problem here, and like a lot of cities, the traffic. It's a nightmare. That's the only thing I have to say about it. And, but I think eventually they'll figure out ways to solve it, get that.
Sure. Is there something you still can't get adjusted to in the Philippines?
Uh, no, I've been around Filipino people most of my life, so it wasn't a cultural shock. I was the president of the Philippine Club in Hawaii, so I've been around Filipino people, and they're great people, and so it has been a cultural shock. And there's a lot of Western influence here. The Spanish were here, the Americans were here, so it's sort of a mixed culture.
Yeah.
Uh, but no, it's just great.
Okay. Do you think you ever go back to the U.S. or Australia
I
at
don't
all?
plan on. I plan on going back to Australia to see my relatives. Uh, I don't plan on going back to America for a long, long time. I'm kind of concerned what's going on with the government there. And, it's just we should have better leadership than we have. Younger people. But it's just America's sort of it's like a ship without a rudder right now.
Mhm.
Lots of bearings. And hopefully one day we'll get straightened out. Sometimes you got to go through some rough stuff, get better.
And in your opinion, what's like a lot of people wonder what the budget is for a single guy. Like, let's say a guy comes here, single, no wife, no kids, and wants to live a comfortable life in the Philippines within a city. Do you have a number in mind? What do you think would be a good like amount to come here with?
Yeah, it varies. I mean, restaurants are kind of expensive, you know, but you can get a condo for a couple $100 a month. So you can buy a car for, you know, maybe $2,000 or $3,000, a multi-cab. The prices, you know, it depends on what you want. But you can have a good life, you know, maybe for less than $1,500 a month.
And do you think that price has gone up significantly recently? I know a lot of people used to say you could live comfortably.
It has, and I think what's happening, it seems like rice is kind of the index issue. When rice prices go up, recession sort of hits in. That's kind of been what I see, because rice is a staple here,
Yeah.
and that's the one thing I've noticed. You know, I'm not an economist, but that seems to be an issue.
Anytime the rice prices go up, you can
Yeah,
tell.
rice prices go down. Yeah, then people don't want to spend a lot of money because they're concerned about buying rice.
Yeah. Filipinos love rice and
Oh yeah, 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 Yeah.
How about you? What about Filipino food? Do you like it? Do you dislike
I
it?
eat a lot of Filipino food. My wife cooks a lot of Filipino food, but I don't eat chicken feet or balut.
Yeah. There's certain things we don't. I
There's
personally
certain things I
don't.
don't eat. Yeah,
Okay.
but I did try chicken feet.
Okay.
It wasn't something I want to do again. But
Yeah.
that's okay. But most of the food's pretty good.
Okay. Lastly, do you have any help around the house? Anyone to help you with like? Because I know services are cheap here, right? To get like.
Yeah, and my wife cleans she takes care of me
Okay.
and takes care of the house. Like she's a good mother and a good wife. So I can't say enough about her.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. Thank you. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think of Dale's thoughts and experiences in the Philippines. And share your thoughts if you've ever been to the Philippines or if you want to come here. If you enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, let YouTube know you enjoyed it. And also, if you want to come here, find a love of your life in the Philippines, check out Peanut Heart. I highly recommend them. And that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.